What's up, guys? Welcome once again to the DC show. It's your boy T McNeil. Today is Wednesday. Let's talk a little bit of mainstream media and some Jordans, alright? Let's go! Alright guys, I'm back. And I want to make a real short video for you guys. Not going to take up too much of your time. But the subject I want to talk about tonight is Nike, or better known as the Air Jordan brand shoes. And more specifically than that is the black, red, and silver edition of the Jordan Trueflights. Okay guys, now this particular shoe has went through several renditions over the years. It's not a brand new shoe, guys, as I'm sure you guys are well aware. But what I want to talk to you guys tonight about is the fact that the pros and cons, okay, of this particular shoe. And obviously I own the shoe, guys, so I can address this and just give my honest opinion, okay? So let's go ahead and start with the pros list. Now guys, pro number one for me is the fact that it's Air Jordan. Okay, enough said. Again, it's a Nike branded product, and if you guys aren't well aware, Nike makes very good shoes, and Nike is a global brand, so Nike is in there, man. You know, if you don't own a pair of Nikes, don't talk to me, alright? But that's just how I feel about it, man. So yeah, like I said, it's a Nike branded shoes, Jordan. That's always hands down number one. And the fact is, guys, in my opinion, MJ is still a GOAT, and that's the greatest of all time. Alright, so that's in my opinion. If you guys want to debate that, that's fine by me. Alright. So another thing, guys, as far as on the pros list that I love about this shoe is the hard work and the craftsmanship that went into creating this shoe. Okay. Now, which also goes into the overall design of the shoe. Okay. And now there's some cons to that as well, and I'll get to that in a moment. But overall, the craftsmanship is great, guys. The shoe is very well made. I'm loving the fact that it's got red bottoms, or red soles for that matter, and also you got the Jordan Jumpman logo right down here at the bottom. Okay, now as far as the craftsmanship, guys, I mean everything down from the tongue itself to this beautiful suede, and also, guys, this different shade of kind of like a rubber material you hear on each side of the sole. Now the gray design on the shoe actually feels a little bit plasticky, and it feels cheap, right here. And I kind of get the impression that maybe over time, this particular piece right here, along the side of the shoe may in fact come off. It's pretty much like glue. So, you would think over time, especially if you wear these type of shoes, in the elements, so to speak, this stuff is going to come off, so that's why, for me, I try not to wear them too much, even with the mesh on the tongue, man. Like I said, the detail, all of the stitching, man, that goes all throughout the shoe, the holes on the side of the shoe right here, so that your feet can breathe. There's a lot of, like I said, hard work and craftsmanship that went into making this shoe. Okay, guys, so that's another con there. And the overall comfort level, man, on the scale of, I say 1 to 10, I would definitely have to give it a 8 out of 10. Okay, which is not bad. Okay, if you guys own this shoe, or you know somebody owns it and you wear it quite often, you may feel different. Okay, other than that, man, it's like I said, it's just a great shoe overall, man. Let's get to the cons of this real quick, guys. Now, I mentioned that I love the suede, I love the stitching that goes on throughout this shoe, but here's my issue, okay? Now, it may not be an issue for some people, but I think it'll be an issue for me. It's because the material of the shoe, or at least 90% of the material, is this suede, material, whatever, what I'm trying to say. Trying to keep it clean, I think, is probably going to be one of my biggest issues. Now I understand, guys, that there are shoe products out there for like suede, nubuck, things like that. But you gotta think, man, if you wear these shoes on the wrong day, they are going to be ruined. And you know, guys, we've been getting a lot of rain lately, so this is really not the kind of shoe that you want to be wearing out in the elements, out in the rain, etc., man. If you live in an area that has a lot of dirt, things like that, like topsoil, stuff like that, you don't want to be stepping in that, man, because all you're going to do is destroy this shoe, okay? So as far as the suede and nubuck, you know, it'll clean it, but again, you just have to be careful of that. And that's the only thing I don't like about the shoe. I wish it was more of a kind of like this rubber, kind of rubberish leather material right here. I think it would have been good if the whole shoe was made like that, because it'd make it a lot easier to clean, okay? And that's the reason why, too, guys, I don't wear these shoes that much, for that reason, because of all the rain and things like that. It's just going to get messed up, okay? Another con, guys, is I like the fact that these are, I don't know if I would quite call these high top. They're almost high top, maybe mid top, you know, for this particular shoe. Here's my issue, guys. Now, when I wear a lot of my shoes, I like to wear ankle socks, okay? Obviously, guys, you know, when you wear ankle socks, 90% of your ankle is exposed, okay? You can't wear those in these particular shoes, okay? Because what happens is, you guys can see that right there, put in the light a little bit. This part of the shoe, for me, it cuts into my ankle, okay? And I think it got to the point where it got irritated and it actually made my ankle turn red, okay? And throughout the course of the day, you know, I felt, you know, some pain, you know, because it had been like rubbing against my ankle and made my skin chafe and things like that, you know, and it just cut into my skin, man. It was very, very uncomfortable. So if you're going to wear these particular shoes, make sure that you wear regular socks, okay? But again, for me, you know, I like to wear ankle socks because I like to be comfortable, okay? Now, these are just small gripes, guys. You know, like I said, you may not feel that way about this particular shoe, or any shoe for that matter, you know, but, you know, for me, it's not really a deal breaker, but it's just something to keep in mind, okay, guys? So, it's a very, very short list for both things, guys, but overall, as far as the shoe itself, you know, I definitely give the shoe itself, you know, a 10 out of 10, just because it's Jordan, okay? But with the exceptions of, you know, the couple little gripes that I do have with it, it's just not a bad shoe, man. And the thing is, guys, you know, I only paid $140 for these shoes, okay? So I felt, you know, as though I got a good deal on them, you know, but you guys may be able to find them in another shoe store for even cheaper, okay? Also, last thing, guys, there's an article that's actually going around that another pair of Jordans, got it here on my phone, guys, actually the Air Jordan 6 infrareds, they're supposed to be coming out as well, okay? And, you know, ironically, the Air Jordan 6 infrareds look almost identical to these, okay? With just a few minor changes, you know, within the sole and the tongue and the top back of the part of the shoe right here. But it's pretty much the same shoe all over again. So if you guys want to actually read that article, I can let you guys read it for yourself. I'll post the link. All right, guys. So that's what I got to say on that, man. You guys let me know if you have any questions, any comments, you know, your feedback will definitely be appreciated on the Jordan shoe. All right, guys. So also do me a favor, guys, make sure you give a brother a like for this video. It'd greatly be appreciated. Also, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Alright, guys. So this is T. McNeil from the DC Show. I'll catch you guys next video, man. Alright, thanks for watching. Deuces.